Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, this is Mass Effect. I think I'm going to do
forwarded
this.
the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, this is happening, so we're heading off to the Citadel. Good fun. Get the feeling there might be a lot of cutscenes in this episode.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Virmire. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Okay, yeah, as I said, I get a feeling there's going to be a fair bit of cutscening and stuff in this. If you ever wonder...
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Come on.
Logged. The
Is there a person there? Why is there a person there?
Exo Presley has the deck.
Well, whatever. Anyway, yes, as I said, there'll probably be a fair bit of talking in this. I'd sort of forgotten that there was this whole Citadel section between Virmire and Ilos that we have to do. But I was going to come back to the Citadel anyway because I wanted to. And because I want to finish off all the Citadel stuff. This actually advances the Citadel itself too, so...
Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Yeah, so, we get more advancement on the Citadel, so there'll be a bunch of stuff for us to do here before we head off to Ilos. I can't remember, it's been a little while, so I can't remember exactly what we get out of all this, but one thing I think we can do is head on down to the Requisition Officer and sell some stuff, so that's what we're going to do right now, because my inventory is full. Or at least I believe my inventory's full, so... Well, we're about to find out.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay, so let's head to our sell thing, and do I want to sell everything, or do I just want to sell what I've got? We'll start with these. We'll sell anything below about an 8, I think, at this point. Massive amounts of clicking. This is something that gets fixed in the second and third games, the way the inventory sort of could fill up so easily in the first game. That goes away. Which is really good, because it's probably the least good part of this game. Did I say I was going to go to everything 8? That's 7. I've only got 2 8 things anyway. Maybe I should hold on to the 7 stuff. Bugger it. We'll just get rid of everything. We'll pick up better stuff as we go through. Doesn't matter. Loot is loot. You sort of forget there's a huge loot focus in this. I'm probably selling like some crazy rare stuff here, but I don't really care. We'll pick up better stuff, and I'm not playing on a difficulty where it's going to matter a lot. I'm only playing on the... I think it's basically the normal difficulty, not the easiest one, but the more normal one. There's like 3 difficulties from memory, so maybe there's 4. So anyway, we'll get rid of all that stuff. I'm sure it was important, but now we have like 3.6 million credits anyway, so it's good. And I can think about buying the other HMW stuff if I want to. In fact, it occurs to me, isn't there an armor here somewhere that I can get? No, maybe not. But I'll buy the Spectre stuff there, so I'll equip Shepard with that. I might grab that as well, and I think I've got that. Just do a comparison. Yeah, it's... Ooh, actually. That's... yeah, interesting. Well, I might stick with the Predator Ram anyway, so for the moment. Okay, so that's that, and I'll just inventory up. I think this is where we'll get the chance to... oh wow, that's a nice upgrade. Yes, I'll put more upgrades on that too. Did I get the pistol? I did get the pistol. I haven't been using these, but these are sort of intended as her end gamey type stuff. So that Naginata, I think we can give that to Garrus. I think he'd be best off with that. Slightly. Just wondering if the accuracy rating outweighs that very small difference in damage. I will transfer it up, and we'll give him... Oh, I got rid of all my upgrade mods. Okay, well, whatever. We don't need mods anyway, really. Well, we do. I'll pick up mods as we go, and I'll just equip them as we go. So that'll just be something that happens. Is there anything else around here? I really need to find the rest of those keepers while we're here. We are going to get to Captain Anderson, obviously. But I just wanted to wonder... I think I've done everything. I don't think there's anything interesting up there. Yeah, let's head down to the wards and Flux, which we'll go the long way. Which is going around here and through here. So it's another lift ride. Sometimes going a long way just helps me pad out the videos a little bit. And I'm not afraid to pad out when I feel I need to.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
In theory, we could have held on to most of the quests we had that involved returning to the Citadel before, and returned and handed them all in now. Most of the side quests and various other things we've done, we could have done all that now. But like I said, I'd completely forgotten that there was a whole section between Virmire and Ilos. When I first started playing this game, I tended to play it in really big, long chunks, so a lot of stuff would blur together a bit for me. But yeah, I have scanned that keeper, haven't I? It's worth checking. It's probably like the 4th or 5th time I've come through here and checked that in this playthrough, but yeah. Anyway, we're heading up over to Flux, which is... not there.
You're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
But many of your subordinates make this a point of race, not politics.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
Turian spaceport is yours. Of course we're concerned about your leadership.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in alliance politics.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
I think that's a really good way of handling that particular political situation. I mean, it's fairly obvious what they're talking about there. It's those kind of, I suppose, political parties that tend to center themselves around these kind of issues of race and various kind of things like that. So I think it's a really clever way for BioWare to handle such a thing in the Mass Effect universe. Might seem a little heavy-handed, but I don't think it is. So anyway, let's talk to this guy.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and Maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Cool, we leveled up. Yeah. And again, it's another one of those things where BioWare's handling something in a fairly interesting way. I think this is the correct one. Anyway, I'm just going to level ourselves up. So we'll just spend those squad points. Sort of tempted to start putting points into Intimidate, seeing as I've got nowhere else to put them. No, that's right. I was going to keep putting them in First Aid just to improve that because my First Aid's really weak. So he gets... He can have Decryption as well. Even though Tali has maxed out Description, I don't know why I'm giving him Decryption when she's got it as well, but we'll give her Survivability, actually. In fact, that's what I should be doing with Gary, so I should be giving him... oh, he's maxed out in Turian Agent. Oh well. Okay, let's just quickly save the game while we're here too, just for safety's sake. And... Anderson.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Are we ready just yet? That's the question I need to ask myself. Are there other things I should do? I should have a run around the station
have some
first.
Things to take care of.
Come see me when you're ready to do this. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Okay, so there's just some other things to do first.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Yes. Is this the place where they have the game? It is the place where they have the game. Ah, yes. Okay, so... Okay, so we can do that side quest while we're here. Head off to Cora's Den and do all that stuff. Cora's Den? Shora's Den? One of them. Anyway, the point is we can do that right now as well, which is cool. So... Yes. So those are those protesters there. We'll have a look up around the Presidium as well, see if there's anyone worth talking to up there. Just got a sneaking suspicion Conrad Werner's lurking around here somewhere too. No, he's disappeared. Oh. Well, that's a relief. No, I've talked to him. We'll head down here. Trying to remember where all the keepers are. It's something I should probably check, like a play guide or something like that, just to remember their locations. And then just quickly go through and run through them all. So, you can finish the keeper scanning quest before you've scanned all the keepers, though. You can encounter the Solarian guy that gives you the quest, and some stuff will happen. You end up sort of failing it, though, in that regard. And I think you miss out on something in Mass Effect 2 in that regard. So, I can't quite remember how it works, but yes.
I got business here, but not with you.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
The journal updated after that, so... Okay, that's all we have to do then. Easy. So, I just wanted to check that that was all we had to do. Poor Harkin. Anyway, we'll head back to the other place, except for this.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we better go find out.
Yes, we better. So now we head off down to CSEC Academy. So this quest is leading somewhere, which makes it totally worth doing. I could have gone up there, couldn't I? Oh well, we'll go this way. Cut through here. For some reason I thought those people were interactable, but they're not. Oh well. We'll go back around. We'll head back down to CSEC Academy. Kind of glad that Conrad Werner's not there anymore. That's one thing I'm not... That's one thing I'm happy to be missing right now. So, we'll head down and we'll do this quest. Probably stay on the Citadel for all of this video, given everything that's going to happen on it. Like I said, we will get up to the Presidium at some point as well. So, we already talked to him. Just realised there might be... Hang on, I'm going to go back, because I've just realised there might be a keeper I haven't scanned up around here, because there's a place up around here I haven't been into that I don't recall seeing a keeper in, and I just want to make sure that the medical bay doesn't have a keeper in it. Doesn't look like there's a keeper here. Okay. I suddenly had this moment of paranoia where I'm like, oh, is there a keeper there? I should check.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
Okay, if I was trying to be really efficient, I would have come here first, then gone to the other place, then gone to the other place. Then we could have done all of this and gone to CSEC. I am not playing this game very efficiently. That's all I will say about that.
Freedom isn't free.
So, we have to go back to the markets. I feel like this quest will be quicker to resolve than the other quest. And if not, this is going to be hilarious. Yeah. By the markets, she actually means this area down here, which is the sort of black market area. So we're looking... What was his name? Morlan. There he is.
Hello there. Welcome to Morlan's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morlan. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Okay, we should probably go back and talk to the doctor. So we'll do that. And, I could use Citadel Rapid Transit, but, we can walk. Admire the scenery. I've said it before and I'll probably say it again as I play through this game, but I really think visually this game has actually held up pretty well for a game that's now, I think, pushing 8 years old or thereabouts. 2007 it came out. So yeah, I think, like, it's not perfect. Like, you can fairly easily tell that's just sort of a flat image with little bits of animation drawn over it and stuff, but it's still, you know, it works. And I think that's the most important part with this game.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, okay, so that came out alright. and that'll probably have given us a quest to move on a little bit from here. So there were good reasons for not immediately leaving the Citadel and heading off to Ilos. I think that's one of them. I don't think Officer Lang has anything to say anymore. So we'll head back here and we'll go and talk to the CSEC guy. I think that's what we have to do before we get back to, was it Rita, the sister? Yeah, I think we have to do that. Then it all ends with talking to the sister. So
celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
The Krogans have some of the best backstory in this series, actually, when you realize what they are and where they came from and their sort of place in the universe. It has been hinted at a bit in this game. Mass Effect 3 actually has an entire section that goes right into it really well. So I'm not going to say huge amounts about it, but I am going to get to Mass Effect 3 one of these days. And once we get there, I'll be able to talk about it a bit more. So we need to find... just wondering where he will be. That's Garrus, who's suddenly become stuck. Maybe up around here. Yeah, there's a marker on my mini-map there, so that suggests that this is where we need to go. Nope, wrong room. We'll get there eventually.
Detective Chellick, come into my office. I want to discuss this. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chellick.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chellick. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Well, so much for playing this efficiently. Back to the markets, I guess. What's Jalid doing? What's he talking about?
Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scam the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Yeah, okay, so this leads into the scanning the Keeper's quest, and I think I've mentioned, in fact, I know I've mentioned that it's possible to do that quest in a way that ends it prematurely, and this is actually how you do that. You essentially go talk to Chorban, and, well, if I go and do it now, you'll find out, and it becomes a question of whether I really want to finish scanning all the Keepers before I talk to him, or whether something else, because it's possible to set it up in such a way that he won't talk to you anymore.
Further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
So the decision to be made here basically is, do I want to keep scanning the Keepers, or do I just want to end that quest prematurely and just go on with the rest of the game? And it's sort of, I think I've successfully done all the Keepers once, and I think I actually used a guide to find them all, because there's a couple that are actually really out of the way and well hidden. And you'll know when you have scanned all the Keepers, because it will actually come up with a quest marker telling you, and you should then find and track down Chorban and all that kind of stuff. I know I've scanned most of the Keepers, but because the game doesn't actually track how many you've scanned, you won't know until you've scanned all of them whether you've actually successfully done it or not. So, but for the moment, we're going to head back down to the markets, and what we'll do, we'll talk to Chorban anyway. I seem to recall that there is dialogue options that get you out of the quest as well. What I might do is make a save while we're here. Just anyway, because I've been running around a fair bit, so we'll do that, and yeah, okay. So I'll head down here. I get paranoid that Conrad's waiting for me there. This is the Jax character.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
I'm just trying to think whether you're supposed to arrest him here or whether you just do that, because I think if you do that, it actually kind of annoys the CSEC guy, and then they deal with it. So I'm just trying to think what the best option here is. Yeah, we'll do it this way.
I'm taking you in, Jax.
It's a sting! Bastards set us up! The hell are you playing at?
But we can back out of it.
Here's your money, Jax.
Sense of humor, huh? It's gonna get you killed one of these days, Army. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I think that the detective guy gets a bit annoyed at you if you do that the other way. Okay, so this is Chorban, so we can talk to him right now.
Commander.
And we will.
I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Chorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after it.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
Okay, so this is the part where if I choose that, it ends that quest. If I choose that, it doesn't. We're going this
A
way.
little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Slight typo in that subtitle there. Okay, so yeah, that was how you prematurely end the Keeper scanning quest. I haven't found all the Keepers yet, but we've been able to hold on to everything. So we'll head back, talk to Jalid, and then I think we might end this video there after we've done that. And we'll head up to the Presidium and do that part of the Citadel in the next video, which will be after this. So I'll go talk to Jalid. He's around here. Just a lot of sort of little things today. Running around on the Citadel, talking to people, that kind of stuff. It's possibly not been the most interesting video I've ever produced, but it's necessary, you know. You have these in some games where you just have these quiet moments and you've just got to get through them to get back to the action. Sometimes these are the more interesting moments. So we'll do this, we'll talk to Jalid, and then I think I might leave this video here, there, and yeah.
Treaty negotiations between the Alliance and the Solarian Republic have finally concluded. Solarians praised the openness and flexibility of Alliance negotiators in pursuing a deal that benefited both sides. The deal was brokered by new Alliance negotiator Thomas Kent after his mentor Elias Keeler withdrew, citing health reasons.
That was quick, because of course that was the guy we spoke to before with the drug problem. So these lift rides though. I'm not sure if I've explained this before, I think I have, but the lift rides in this game are all run on a set time. They're intended basically as loading screens, but they were always designed to run as a set time. So even if the loading finished, the lift ride wouldn't until it reached a certain point, so...
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
There we go. So, that's all going on.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah. I said I was going to leave the video there, didn't I? Yep. We'll get back down. Oh, hang on, we've got to talk to the detective too, don't we? We did that part. Let's talk to this guy.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video here for the moment, and we'll pick up exactly where we left off in the next video, so I will see you all then. Thank you for watching.